So it may be just self-development, it may be just self-fulfillment, it may be just success you want. Whatever it is that you are aiming for, the important thing is to know that Allah is for you and not against you. Allah is for you and not, because sometimes trials of marriage overwhelm you so much so that you feel like, doesn't Allah want me to be happy in marriage? Because you are seeing other couples, you are seeing beautiful things happening, and then you are wondering what exactly is the problem with my body. You are doing everything right, you are doing counseling, you are doing everything, and then things are not just working. Everybody has their own trial. Your spouse may be a trial, the trial of your life. Your children may be the trial of your life. Your wealth can be whatever it is. So for marriage, sometimes you have a difficult spouse. It may just be that is the only trial that Allah wants to give you in life. So you have to patiently endure. I've covered most of the emotions we feel, when we are going through difficulties in marriage in the book. But I just like to say that it's not just for married women. A single sister has told me that when she read the book, it helped her to realize that marriage does not hinder her from getting to where she wants to get in life. Because sometimes for us women, it's just as if, okay, so I get married and then all my life ambitions have to be put on hold and all that. You have to succumb to a lot of restrictions and all that. And then somebody that is in a perfectly stable marriage said that the book enabled her to have a growth mindset and to reevaluate her marital intentions. Because for whatever reason, sometimes we get married without having a definite intention. So it's important for us to always renew the intention for marriage, that it is an ibadah, it is to serve Allah, it is to serve humanity, it is to serve, it is for the greater good. It's not just for you to get married and have romance and all that. No, marriage can serve as a source of entry in Jannah. So we need to always renew our marital intention. So I said, even though I titled it Coping Mechanisms in a Difficult Marriage, because my target is Muslims who feel stuck and feel like they cannot move forward in their life. I talked about renewing your marital intention, letting go of pain, which is critical. Because we women, we store a lot of pain in our hearts. You see a woman, she's just at home, she's doing her house chores, she's not fighting with anybody, but she's mentally exhausted from the thinking she does. So that by the time she finishes thinking, it's as if she's physically tired, as if she has done something. And it's just because we think a lot. Our brains they are filled with so many emotions that we go through. Just think about the past, we think about the present, we think about the things that are currently going on, and then you just feel tired. Finding your life purpose is very important. When you have a life purpose, it will help you, to move forward, to just overcome the challenges that you are facing in marriage. And it is very important. Nobody should say, "Oh, I don't have any talent. I can't bake, I can't cook, I can't write, I can't." All the things that people are doing, entrepreneurship and all that. I can't. No, you have a life purpose. You just haven't discovered it yet. So it is very important to go on a journey to discover that purpose and then use it to help others. Whatever challenges you face, some people have faced fertility issues and then they now form groups, support groups for people that have fertility problems. A woman was tested with polygamy and then she now went to form a support group for women that are entering into polygamy. So you have a life purpose, only you haven't discovered it yet. I talked about acquiring knowledge, which is key, of course, for anybody. You have to acquire more knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you operate in your marriage from a place of knowing. You don't do things because, okay, you don't sacrifice because I have to, because somebody is pressuring you, because somebody is using spiritual um, intimidation, to make you do things. You are doing it from a place of knowledge. So then you are ibadah and Quran, of course. When you have your relationship with Allah, that is tied to help you to be able to surmount any challenges. Reading and writing, because for me, reading and writing is therapeutic. To master your emotions, emotional intelligence, of course, because if you don't know, you will react to every situation in the wrong way. Last year, around February, I traveled back to Zaria to collect my transcript because I wanted to go for postgraduate studies. And then I asked for a sister that was a very good friend, and I was told she was in hospital, but I didn't have time to go and visit her. But when I came back, I was asking the nature of her sickness, and I realized that she was in psychiatric hospital. And this was somebody that she was such a very good Muslim back in the days when we were Muslim. She was always smiling. Whatever problem she had, she was always smiling and all that. But then she had this problem because she refused to talk to anybody. So that even her closest neighbors had no idea that she was passing through what she was passing through. And then she ended up in psychiatric hospital. The children she was dying for, they did not take care of them. So you have to have a support system. Find it. Find it. You have to have a support system. Financial freedom, because you must do sadaqah. Sadaqah is something that will help us women a lot. And so because we are called upon by the Prophet ﷺ to give sadaqah, you have to have financial freedom. You have to have something you are doing that earns you money. Quality time with your children, because you want your children to turn out better, than you, the parents. It's It's very important when you mix with your children and you train them well and you are on the path of tarbiyah, correct tarbiyah for your children. It gives you so much to do. It's a vision for you so that you move forward in your marriage. Sometimes you may need to temporarily separate. There is hujjah for this in Islam. Sometimes temporary separation, just for 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. But even in the event that you cannot separate from your spouse in a few periods just to unwind, you can create um, boundaries for yourself within the space you are living in, so that you can re-energize and then refocus again on your marriage. Because if you continue to stay in a particular situation without it changing for a very long time, chances are that your mental health will be affected. And then at the end, because I treat divorce cases every day, I give the option lastly for divorce, because some marriages, Allah has just destined that they will end up that way. But this is after exhausting all other options. So these are the things I do. So I would have really, really liked for us to have, you ask me questions and then I talk about why I wrote each point I wrote and what I went through personally. But because I really need to get back to my siblings in hospital. But I pray that whatever challenge you are facing, that Allah, even if you are not facing any challenge, that may Allah help us, use us to help other women, because women helping women is critical. Here I see my coach, Sister Bashira here, and so many other coaches here. May Allah bless you all, bless us all for whatever little you are contributing to helping fellow women to grow. It is key, it is paramount. People say, oh, women do advise each other well, oh, women, they bring each other down, but I have not found that. Alhamdulillah, I've always come across women. In fact, in everything I've done, writing, everything, it is women that have helped me. So I pray that whatever role you are contributing, you see the result in Jannah, inshallah.